depends upon the moderator if she wants you to answer, but you will not be given any marks for that. Okay? So do not say the answer out of turn. That is not going to help you, right? And the second round will begin from LW 21 and move backwards and come till here. Third round again will go from LW 01 to 21. Fourth round will again take from 21 to 1. Now is it clear? Yes. All set? All good? Show me a thumbs up. Great. So now Tarun ma'am is there and she'll be directing the first question to LW 01 and there'll be a time of 30 seconds. Keep that in mind.
So I hope the rules are clear to everyone. No doubts, no questions. Right? We can begin? Fine. So the first question on the screen, please. Okay, so I'm going to read the question. The question is for team LW01. Who is the author of the book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Option A, Dr. Seuss. Option B, Roald Dahl. Option C, L. Frank Baum. Option D, Julia Donaldson. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the answer is option A, Dr. Seuss.
Okay, this is the correct answer. Congratulations. So team LW01 gets full 10 points. Question 2 on the screen, please. Now this question is for LW02. Which popular female author wrote a few books under the pen name A.M. Bernard? Option A, Virginia Woolf. Option B, Louisa May Alcott. Option C, Elizabeth Gaskell. Option D, Anne Radcliffe. And your time starts now. Okay, that's too much.
The answer is option B, Louisa May Alcott.
That's again the correct answer. Team LW02 gets full marks. Full 10 marks. Great. Now, the third question for LW03 is on the screen. Which of the following books is authored by C.S. Lewis? Option A, A Clash of Kings. Option B, The Moon by Night. Option C, The Dark Tower. Option D, Prince Caspian. And your time starts now.
The answer is B, The Moon by Night.
Okay, I'm so sorry, this is the wrong answer. The correct answer is Prince Caspian. Okay. The fourth, never mind, you still have 3 other rounds. The fourth question is for LW04. Which of the following novels was published by George Orwell in the year 1949? Option A, 1978. Option B, 1984. Option C, 1987. Or option D, 1974. And your time starts now.
Option B, 1984.
That's the correct answer. Please note the team get full marks. Congratulations. Okay, one thing I would like to mention over here, like anyone from the audience, if you know the meaning of the word totalitarian, this entire book is based on the theme of totalitarian. Anyone who knows the meaning can please come up on stage. Okay, please use your mic.
Totalitarian government basically means that a government which controls almost all aspects of life. They will basically...
Congratulations, that's the right thing. That's great. So the individuals, they have no choice. Everything is dominated by the government, right? Fine. Next question. For team LW05 is on the screen and I'm going to read it now. Which of these authors wrote the novel, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Option A, Lewis Carroll. Option B, Jerome K. Jerome. Option C, R.L. Stevenson. Or option D, Rudyard Kipling. You have 30 seconds, please discuss. No hurry.
The answer is option B, Jerome K. Jerome.
Option what? D or B? What is B? Okay, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. The answer is option C. Okay. So, anyone from the participants or the audience who knows what this book is all about, what this novel is all about? Again, the same child, somebody else? Okay, please.
Basically, this means that there's a person named Dr. Jekyll, and his alter ego is basically he transforms into Mr. Hyde. So he starts doing crimes without feeling guilty.
Excellent, excellent. That's great. Okay, now the next question for LW06. Okay, we have it on the screen. Which of these books is written by A. Milne? Option A, Little Men. Option B, The Gruffalo. Option C, Once on a Time. Option D, The Magic Finger. And your time starts now.
Once on a time, ma'am.
Yes, that's a correct answer. Congratulations. So LW06 again gets full points, 10 points. Congratulations. The next question on the screen, please. Which of these books is written by Julia Donaldson? Option A, Sugar Lamp and the Unicorn. Option B, The Cat in the Hat. Option C, Green Eggs and Ham. Option D, The Min Pins. And your time starts now. Okay, so fine. So the correct answer is Sugar Lamp and the Unicorn. So I would like to tell you something about this particular book. Sugar Lamp is a rocking horse who lived happily in the children's bedroom, okay? Rocking to and fro, but when he sees the children going to school, he becomes unhappy because he cannot go out. And how his wish is granted one day, that's all the book is all about. Right? Pretty interesting, I suppose. Question for Team LW08. Which of these authors of children children's fiction use the pen name Lewis Carroll? Option A, Noel Streatfeild. Option B, Christopher Paul Curtis. Option C, J.M. Barrie. Or option D, Charles Lutwidge Dodson. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, option D, Charles Lutwidge Dodson.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. Team LW08 get full marks, full 10 points. Okay, now the next question on the screen, please. This question is for LW09. Who is the author of the short story A Kidnapped Santa Claus? Option A, J.M. Barrie. Option B, E.W. White. Option C, L. Frank Baum. Option D, Roald Dahl. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the correct answer is A. J.M. Barrie.
No, I'm so sorry, that's a wrong answer. The correct answer is option C. So team LW09 gets no mark for this particular question. Question number 10 on the screen, please. Which popular detective fiction author adopted the pen name Mary Westmacott to write novels in a different genre? Option A, Sue Grafton. Option B, Tana French. Option C, Agatha Christie. Option D, Patricia Conway. And the time starts now. Okay, fast, children, fast. Time is running.
The right answer B part Tana French.
No, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option C. Okay, the next question now. LW11. Which author wrote the book The Trumpet of the Swan? Option A, J.M. Barrie. Option B, A.A. Milne. Option C, Dr. Seuss. Option D, E.B. White. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the answer is A.A. Milne, B.
B. Okay, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option D. Please note, team get no marks for this particular question. LW12. Which author is better known as O. Henry? Option A, Henry David Thoreau. Option B, Herman Melville. Option C, William Sidney Potter. Or option D, Theodore Seuss Geisel. And the time starts now. Fast, children. You still have time.
The correct answer is option A, Henry David Thoreau.
No, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option C. Okay, now LW13, your turn. So question on the screen, please. Who wrote the book George's Marvelous Medicine? Option A, Roald Dahl. Option B, Dr. Seuss. Option C, A.A. Milne. Or option D, Julia Donaldson. And your time starts now. Please, audience, do not prompt the answers. Let the participants make their decision.
Ma'am, the answer is C. A.A. Milne.
Okay, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is, anyone from the audience? Yes? Yes. Option A is the correct answer for this question. LW14, the next question goes to you. Which of the following is a part of the Murray series written by Madeleine L'Engle? Option A, The City of Ember. Option B, Till We Have Faces. Option C, Space Case. Or option D, Intergalactic PS3. And your time has already started. Timer has started.
Ma'am, the correct answer is option B.
Yes, congratulations, that's the right answer. So please note that team LW14 get full 10 marks for giving the correct answer. LW15, ready? Okay. So question on the screen is already there. Which popular fiction writer adopted the pen name Robert Galbraith to release a book without hype and expectation? Option A, Daniel Steele. Option B, J.K. Rowling. Option C, Stephanie Meyer. Or option D, Suzanne Collins. And your time starts now. Fast, time is running. Quickly.
The correct answer is A.
Okay, Daniel Steele, you mean. I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. Anyone who knows the correct answer from the audience? Yeah? Yes. Option B is the correct answer, J.K. Rowling. Good. Audience also knows so many things. That's great. Yes, ma'am? Okay. Yes. So, participants, please note, along with the option alphabet, letter, you have to mention the name also, right? So suppose you are saying option A, so you have to say option A, Daniel Steele, the complete thing, right? Please make a note of this. Okay, next question on the screen, please. Who is the author of the novel? Okay, this is for LW16. Who is the author of the novel Three Men in a Boat, published in 1889? Option A, P.G. Wodehouse. Option B, Jerome K. Jerome. Option C, Louisa May Alcott. Or option D, L. Frank Baum. And your timer has already started. Yes?
Option B, Jerome K. Jerome.
Yes, very good. Congratulations, the team get full points. Again, this is a very famous novel, so who would like to tell all of us about this? Anyone from the audience? Okay, at the back, somebody is raising her hand. Okay. Come in front. Child, come in front.
Ma'am, it's about 4 or 5 friends with a dog who was exploring a lake, or we can say a lake. And Jerome K. Jerome describes every person, and it is about the lifestyle on the boat.
Thank you so much. Yes, we should clap for him. LW17, question for you on the screen. Which of the following works is written by J.M. Barrie? Option A, The Little White Bird. Option B, A Window in Trumps. Option C, Peter Pan. Option D, all of the above. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, option C, Peter Pan.
Okay, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Please note the team get no marks for this particular question. LW18, are you ready? Yes? Great. Question on the screen, please. Which author used the pen name Mark Twain for his literary works? Option A, Samuel Peterson. Option B, Samuel Clemens. Option C, Samuel Jackson. Option D, Samuel Parker. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the correct answer would be option B, Samuel Clemens.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. Please note the team get full marks. LW19, the question for you on the screen now. Which of these novels is written by Louisa May Alcott? Option A, Emma. Option B, Little Men. Option C, Jane Eyre. Option D, Shirley. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, we go with option B, Little Men.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. Please note team LW19 get full marks for giving the correct answer. Next question for LW20. Which pen name did Charles Dickens use in his earlier works? A. Moses, B. Boaz, C. Moses, or D. Morse? And your time starts now. Okay.
Boss. The correct answer is B, boss.
Correct. That's the correct answer. Congratulations. Please note team LW20 get full marks. Okay, the last question for this round. Team LW21. Which of these is the title of a book written by Roald Dahl? Option A, The Goblins. Option B, The Ghoul. Option C, The Gruffins. Or option D, The Gremlins.
Option D, the Gremlins.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Congratulations, you get full marks. Please note, team LW21 has been awarded 10 marks. So with this, we come to an end of the first round of our quiz. So thank you everyone. Now we start with the second round, which, yes. Can the scores be displayed on the screen for the first round? Okay, so team LW01 get 10 marks, LW02 get 10 marks, LW3 get no marks, LW4 get 10 marks, LW5 get no marks, LW6 get 10 marks, LW7 again like no marks, LW8 10 marks, LW9, 10 and 11 and 12 get no marks. LW13 gets no marks, LW14 get 10 marks, 15 get no marks, LW16 get 10 marks, LW17 get no marks, LW18 has scored full marks, 10 marks, LW18 and 19 both have got 10 marks, rather all the last 4 teams, LW18, 19, 20 and 21. All of them have scored full 10 marks.
All right, students. So, congratulations and well done on the first round. We begin now. So we'll begin now with our second round, which is characters and settings. I will be asking you a few questions about the books that all of you have hopefully read. So let's begin. We'll begin with team LW21. So the first question is for team LW21. And the question is, what disease does Beth March catch in the book Little Women? Your options are option number A, pneumonia, option number B, tuberculosis, option number C, scarlet fever, or option number D, smallpox. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the correct answer is option C, scarlet fever.
Yes. Thank you. And the answer is correct, scarlet fever. Well done. You got the correct answer. You get 10 marks for this. So, how many of you have read Little Women here? Great, that's a lot of students. So, did you know that initially Louisa May Alcott, she didn't want to write a book about girls at all. She didn't have a lot of friends. And she modeled the characters on her sisters and herself. The central character, Jo, she modeled it on herself. And she, in fact, had a sister called Elizabeth, who actually died from scarlet fever, just as Beth does in the novels. So that's a little bit of information for you. Okay, moving on to the next question. My next question is for LW20. And the question is, what was Ivan called when he was a baby? In the novel, The One and Only Ivan. And your options are A, not tag, B, baby, C, mud, or D, bug. And your time starts now. Yes?
Ma'am, option number A, non-tag.
I'm so sorry, that's not the correct answer. You don't get any marks for this round. The correct answer is option number C, mud. He was called Mud because if you've read the book, he liked to paint using the mud. When he was a child, he would use mud to do his paintings. Yes, please?
Ma'am, I read the story.
You did. Wonderful. All right. How did you like it?
Ma'am, I like it, the story.
Great. So all of you must read this book, by the way. It's a really good book for children. All right. Moving on to the next question. Next question is for LW19. And the question is, what is Percy's Latin teacher, Mr. Bruner's real name in the series, in the Percy Jackson series? And the options are A, Luke Castellan, B, Tyson, C, Chiron, and D, Nico D. Angelo. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, we go with option D, Nico D'Angelo.
I'm so sorry, that is the incorrect answer. You don't get any marks for this question. And the correct option is option number C, Chiron. So, does anybody know what kind of a creature Chiron was? Yes.
Ma'am, actually, Chiron was a centaur. He is the trainer of heroes
Yes.
and many demigods.
Very good, very good. So he actually trains all of the other demigods who are in the camp with Percy, in case any of you. There's also a movie and series on Percy Jackson that the students may have seen. So you must read all of these books. They will really add to your... All right, great. Okay, moving on to the next question. This question is for LW18. How did Portia kill herself in the play Julius Caesar? And your options are A, she drank poison, B, she had a servant strangle her, C, she swallowed hot coals, or D, she stabbed herself. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, option D, she stabbed herself.
Thank you for your answer. Unfortunately, that's not the correct option. The correct answer for this question is option number C. She swallowed hot coals. So she was very sad that her husband was away and she thought he would lose at work. So she chose this very uncomfortable method. So that's the correct answer. Unfortunately, you don't get marks for this question. Moving on. My next question is for LW17. What is Percy Jackson's mother's name in the Percy Jackson series? And your options are A, Betty, B, Penny, C, Mary, or D, Sally. And your time begins now.
Ma'am, the answer is D, Sally.
All right. Thank you for your answer. Very good. This is the correct answer. The correct answer is D, Sally. You get 10 marks for this question. My next question is for LW16. And the question is, what is Count Olaf identified by in a series of unfortunate events? A, a devil's pitchfork tattoo and a mole on his nose. B, the letters BFD Or D, a tattoo of the VFDI on his left ankle and a unibrow. And your time begins now.
Ma'am, D. A tattoo on the of the VFDI on his left ankle and a unibrow.
Very good. Thank you. That's the correct answer. You get 10 marks for this. Okay, yes. So, do all of you know what a unibrow is? Can someone tell me what a unibrow is? Someone who's not on the stage. He knows the answer. Does anyone know what a unibrow is? Okay. Someone is raising their hand there. I can see someone. Would you like to answer? Whoever's hand that is, come.
Ma'am, a person that has one eyebrow.
One eyebrow, you can call it one eyebrow actually. Both the eyebrows are joined. He has like one big eyebrow all over his forehead. So that is thank you very much. Thank you for coming up. Please give him a round of applause. So Count Olaf is the primary antagonist or the villain in this series, and he has these features because of which he disguises himself and the children are able to identify him even in spite of the disguises. All right, moving on. So the next question is for LW15. What is the name of Laurie's grandfather in the novel Little Women? And your options are A, William Lawrence, B, James Lawrence, C, Victor Lawrence, or D, George Lawrence. And your time starts now.
Option D, George Lawrence.
Okay, thank you for your answer. I'm sorry, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer is B, James Lawrence. So you don't get any marks for this round. Let's move on to the next question. What is the name of, this is for LW14. What is the name of the house mistress for the North Tower in the series Mallory Towers? Is it A, Miss Linney, or B, Miss Hibbert? Option C, Miss Potts, or option D, Miss Peters? And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the correct answer is Miss Potts.
All right. Option number C. Thank you for your thank you for your answer. That's the correct answer. The correct option is C, Miss Potts. So you get 10 marks for this question. All right. Moving on to the next question. This question is for LW13. Which house does Luna Lovegood belong to in the Harry Potter series? And your options are A, Gryffindor, B, Hufflepuff, C, Ravenclaw, or D, Slytherin. And no answering from the audience. Please, your time starts now.
Ma'am, B, Hufflepuff.
Oh, all right. Thank you for your answer, but unfortunately, that's the incorrect answer. The correct answer is C, Ravenclaw. So you don't get any points for this. Seems like the audience is really familiar with Harry Potter and very excited for this answer. Okay, so it's a great. All of you have read the books. I hope you're not just relying on the movies to give you the Harry Potter information. Have all of you read the Harry Potter books? Great, wonderful. Yes, all the books. That's what you should do. And then maybe to supplement, you can watch the movies as well. But the books are a must read. Yes, you do. All right. So the next question. Excuse me. The next question is for LW12. And the question is, what is the name of August Pullman's parents in the novel Wonder? Is it A, Sophia and Daniel? Is it B, Barbara and Jacob? Is it C, Emma and Oliver? Or is it D, Isabel and Nate? And your time starts now.
Oliver.
I'm sorry, unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer is option number D, Isabel and Nate. So you don't get any points for this round. Okay, we move on to the next question. The next question is LW11. It's for LW11. How did Dorothy kill the wicked witch of the West in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz? A. Used the special powers of the silver shoes. B. Melted her with water. C. Burnt her with fire. Or is it D. Poisoned her food? And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the correct answer is melted her with water.
Very good. Very good. That's the correct answer. Please give me a round of applause. You get 10 points for this answer. Great. All right. Moving on to the next question. This is for LW10. Which of these objects was not used to destroy a Horcrux in the Harry Potter series? Was it A, the sword of Gryffindor? Was it B, the basilisk venom? Was it C, the elder wand? Or was it D, fiat fire? And your time starts now. Which of these was not used to destroy a Horcrux? All right. 7 seconds to go.
Ma'am, it is A part, the sword of Gryffindor.
Unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer, okay, who can tell me the correct answer for this? From the audience. From the audience. Miss Brenda? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, you please. Quickly, quickly, come. Oh, I thought you had long hair because of the night. I'm so sorry. Come. Okay. Come.
Ma'am, the option C, the Endelwald.
Yes, very good. Please give him a round of applause. The elder one. Ooh. So there were 7 Horcruxes in all, and Harry was also one of the Horcruxes, which is one of the reasons he could speak to snakes and all of those. Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Great. Moving on. The next question is for LW09. And the question is, which of these omens was not seen in the streets of Rome the night before the assassination of Julius Caesar? The options are A, a lioness whelped in the streets. Option B, an owl was seen in the marketplace during the day. Option C, men on fire walking in the streets. And option D is men killing one another without reason. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, I think A, lioness held in the streets.
I'm so sorry, that's not the correct answer. But good effort, please sit. The correct answer is option number D. Men killing each other without reason. So you don't get any points for this answer. Alright, moving on to the next question. The next question is for LW08. Which 2 men conspired to murder Prospero, the Duke of Milan, in The Tempest? And your options are option number A, Ferdinand and Alonso. Option number B, Gonzalo and Stefano. Option number C, Antonio and Alonso. Or option number D, Sebastian and Antonio. And your time starts now. All right, 7 seconds to go.
Option B, Gonzalo and Stefano.
All right, thank you for your answer. Unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer is option number C, Antonio and Alonso. So Antonio was the king of Naples. Antonio was the brother of Prospero, and Alonso was the king of Naples. And they wanted to install Antonio in place of. So that's why they conspired to murder Prospero. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the next question. This is for LW07. Which planet is Meghan Charles's father, Mr. Murray, trapped on in the novel A Wrinkle in Time? Is it A, Camazotz? Is it B, Ishel? Is it C, Uriel? Or is it D, Orion? And your time starts now.
Ma'am, I think the answer is C, Uriel.
Unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. You don't get any points for this. The correct answer is A, Camazotz. He's trapped on Camazotz, which is supposed to be the home of the IT. Children, could you please keep it down? I think it's a little distracting for the participants on the stage. So if you could listen, and I will give all of you a chance to tell me what you know about these novels if you've read any of them. All right. So now we move on to LW06. What name do the boys at the Camp Green Lake give Stanley Yelnats in the novel Holes? A, squid. Option B, caveman. Option C, magnet. And option D, zigzag. And your time starts now.
The correct answer is B, caveman.
Very good. That's the correct answer. The correct answer is B, caveman. And can you also tell me, you don't get points for this, you get 10 marks for the correct answer. But can you also tell me why he was called caveman? You can tell me? Yes.
Ma'am, because he was really big
Yes.
and looked way muscular than
Yes.
all the other campers.
Very good. So he was called caveman because he was taller and bigger than the other boys at the camp. Great, wonderful. Great to know that you've read the books. All right. Moving on. My next question is for LW05. Where does Eliza sell flowers in the play Pygmalion? Is it A, Trafalgar Square? Is it B, Southampton Street? Is it C, Charing Cross Station? Or is it D, corner of Covent Garden? And your time begins now.
Ma'am, the answer is option B, Southampton Street.
Unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer is option number D, corner of Covent Garden. This is, you don't get any marks for this. This is actually the opening scene or the first scene where they introduce Eliza to the readers, where she's selling flowers, and then the transition where she can pass off as a duchess at the embassy party. Great, all right, moving on. The next question is for LW04. What annoying habit does Mr. Poe have in a series of unfortunate events? Is it A, picking his fingernails? Is it B, coughing? Is it C, running his fingers through his hair? Or is it D, humming tunelessly under his breath? And your time starts now.
Ma'am, it's option B, cuffing.
Very good. That's the correct option.
Coughing.
Very good. Great. All right. So did you all know the writer for this? Daniel Handler, he was greatly inspired by the poet Edgar Allan Poe. So this Mr. Poe, the name is based on Edgar Allan Poe, and the character Mr. Poe had a son whose name was Edgar. So he was greatly inspired and he took a lot of references from his life. All right. So moving on. The next question is for LW03. What creature is Percy's best friend Grover in the Percy Jackson series? And your options are A, Centaur, B, Cyclope, C, Satyr, or D, Colchis Bull. And your time starts now.
Option D, Clutch Bulls.
I'm sorry, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer is option number C, Satyr. He was a satyr. So a satyr is, in Greek mythology, a satyr is half man and half goat. He has horns on his head and he has goat legs. So Half of him is a man and half of him is a goat. And he's a protector of Percy Jackson in the series. Alright, great. Moving on to the next question. The next question is for LW02. What nickname does Joe give Laurie in The Little Women? Is it A, Teddy, B, Larry, C, Rodrigo, or D, Laws? And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the correct answer is B, Larry.
I'm sorry, unfortunately that's not the correct answer. You don't get any marks for this. The correct answer is option number A, Teddy. And now, it's time for the last question of this round. This question is for LW01. What was Ivan's twin sister called in the novel The One and Only Ivan? Was it A, Tess? Was it B, Tag? Was it C, Toad? Or was it D, Tub? And your time starts now.
The answer is B, tag.
Wonderful, great. He couldn't wait for the timer to start. Great. You get 10 marks for this. So children, I would like to tell you a little something about this novel. The One and Only Ivan is actually based on the real story of a silverback gorilla he eventually got rescued to the Zoo of Atlanta, but for 27 years, he was alone in a cage in a mall. It was a themed mall, and he was alone in a cage. He didn't see another gorilla for 27 years of his life. And he used to paint. He used to paint with his fingernails. So the author, Catherine Applegate, has written the book from the point of view of the gorilla. It's a wonderful read for students. You must read it. It teaches you about sympathy and empathy with animals. It's really a great read. So thank you. That was a great round. Very well done, students. Now, would you like to have a look at the scores? So, ma'am, could we have the scores on the screen? We'll see where everything. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so the tally so far is LW01 is at 20 marks, LW02 is at 10, LW3 0, LW4 20, LW5 0, LW6 20, LW7 0, LW8 10, LW9 0, LW10 0, LW11 10, LW12 0, LW13 0, LW14 20, LW15 0, LW16 20, LW17 10, LW18 10, LW19 10, LW20 10, and LW21 is 20 marks. So great going, students. You have 2 more rounds to catch up, those who haven't managed to score. All the best. And now, ma'am. Okay, so I'll keep this mic. Okay, so far, children, we've spoken about so many books. And what do writers do when they are writing books? They express their thoughts and their ideas and they put it down on paper. But how do we express ourselves if we don't have words? Or if we don't know how to write? Or if we have to express ourselves without talking? How do we do that? How can we do that? Yes, someone would like to say something. By your actions, yes. And facially, using your expressions, right? You can show a lot with your expressions and your actions. So we would like to welcome Darshana ma'am to show you the Navrasas, or the 9 facial expressions that you can depict and that can show others how you're feeling without actually saying any words. So we'd like to call upon Darshana ma'am.
In the Natya Shastra, the Navarasas, love, Shringara Rasa, valor, Veera Rasa, compassion, Karunya Rasa, wonder, Adbhuta Rasa, laughter, Hasya Rasa, fear, Bhayanaka Rasa, revulsion, Bibhatsa Rasa, anger, Raudra Rasa, and tranquility, Shanta.
Now we'll begin with round 3. Rules remain the same, right? So, the first question on the screen, please, for round 3. Okay, we'll just have it in a while. Audience, are you enjoying it? Great. Participants, nervous or feeling happy and confident now? Happy and confident, that's great. Okay, so we'll begin now. LW01, the first question for you on the screen. Whose memoir is called Becoming? Option A, Malala Yousafzai. Option B, Greta Thunberg. Option C, Michelle Obama. Or option D, Mary Kom. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the answer is option C, Michelle Obama.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations, full 10 points. Okay, I would like to tell something over here that in this particular memoir, Michelle Obama, she describes how racism and gender biasness that has shaped her life. She was a black African woman, and because of these two evils, she suffered a lot. But how she turned her ordeal into, she converted them into stepping stones to success. So somebody from the audience who can just come over here and tell all of us, I personally believe that all these great people, they suffer a lot and then they excel in their particular fields. So one person who really inspires you, who has overcome all the ordeal, if you can just come on the stage and share with us. Any one person from the audience. A great personality who has overcome all the challenges and has excelled in his or her life. No one from the audience? Okay, yes, please come. Please come fast.
Swami Vivekananda, who inspired me to be concentrated in the particular work what we are doing. Yes, ma'am, he struggled a lot and he is always concentrated in the work which he was doing.
Can we clap for her? Okay, now the next question on the screen for LW02. Which Olympic gold medalist autobiography is called A Shot at History, My Obsessive Journey to Olympic Gold? Option A, Neeraj Chopra. Option B, Abhinav Bindra. Option C, Pat Spurgeon. Or option D, Jenny Thompson. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, I think it is option B, Abhinav Bindra.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. Full 10 points. Now the next question for LW03. Which athlete's autobiography is titled Faster Than Lightning, an autobiography? Option A, Justin Gatlin. Option B, Noah Lyles. Option C, Johan Blake. Or option D, Usain Bolt. And your time starts now. Audience, please don't prompt the answers.
Ma'am, I think the option D is the correct answer. Option D, Usain Bolt.
Okay, that's the correct answer, Usain Bolt, right? Full 10 points to team LW03. Next question for LW04. What is Barack Obama's first memoir called? Option A, Straight from the Heart. Option B, Dreams from a Father, a story of race and inheritance. Option C, Recollections of the Development of Mind and Character. Or option D, something like an autobiography. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the correct option is B, Dreams from my father.
Yes, that's a correct answer. Full 10 points. Next question is for team LW05. What is Nelson Mandela's autobiography known as? Option A, Beneath Another Sky. Option B, Buying Freedom. Option C, Long Walk to Freedom. Or option D, Many Thousands Gone. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the answer is option C, Long Walk to Freedom.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. Full 10 points. Now somebody from the participants apart from this team who can tell all of us something about Nelson Mandela? Anyone from the participants? Okay, yes.
Ma'am, Nelson Mandela fought racism. Ma'am, Nelson Mandela fought racism.
Fought against racism? Okay. Yes.
Ma'am, Nelson Mandela basically, I think, started a revolution, and because of that, he was jailed for many years.
Yes.
He also faced racism.
Yes. Thank you so much. Question for LW06. Whose second autobiography is called Freedom in Exile? Option A, Dante. Option B, Dalai Lama. Option C, Roman Polanski. Or option D, Victor Hugo. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, Dalai Lama.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. So this round, I think everybody is getting full marks. That's great. LW07 ready? Question for LW07 is, which famous singer's autobiography is titled Me? Option A, Elvis Presley. Option B, John Lennon. Option C, Freddie Mercury. Or option C, Elton John. And your time starts now. quickly, time is running. LW07, fast.
I think the right answer is option B.
Pronounce the name fast, fast.
Option B.
John Lennon. Okay, B you said. No, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option D. Next question for LW08. Whose autobiography is the greatest? My Own Story. Option A, Michael Jordan. Option B, Roger Federer. Option C, Muhammad Ali. Option D, Tiger Woods. And the time starts now. We are ready with the answer.
Ma'am, option C, Muhammad Ali.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. Full 10 points. LW09, where are you? Okay. Question for you on the screen. Whose autobiography is titled Golden Girl? Option A, Hema Malini. Option B, Mirabai Chanu. Option C, Apni Dekra. Or option D, P.T. Usha. And the time starts now.
Ma'am, it's D. P.T. Usha.
P.T. Usha. Yes, that's the correct answer. Please note, LW09 get 10 points. The next question for LW010. Sorry, 10. Okay. Which cricketer wrote an autobiography titled A Century is Not Enough, My Roller Coaster Ride to Success? Option A, Ricky Ponting. Option B, Mark Waugh. Option C, A.B. de Villiers. Or option D, Saurav Ganguly. And the time starts now. LW10. LW10. 12 seconds are remaining. Quickly.
We go with option A.
And the name?
Ma'am, Ricky Ponting.
Okay. I'm so sorry, option A is not the correct answer. It's option D, Saurav Ganguly. LW11, question for you. Which famous athlete's autobiography is titled Unbreakable? Anne Wolf, option A. Mary Kom, option B. Clarissa Shields, option C. Or Katie Taylor, option D. And the time starts now. Seconds are remaining.
Ma'am, answer is Ma'am Anne Wolfe.
Okay, option A you mean?
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option B. LW12, the question for you. The Test of My Life is the autobiography of which cricketer? Option A, Rahul Dravid. Option B, Yuvraj Singh. Option C, Viv Richards. Or option D, Brian Lara. And the time starts now.
Ma'am, the correct option is option B, Yuvraj Singh.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations, full 10 points. LW13. Question for you. What is Khushwant Singh's autobiography called? Option A, Truth, Love and a Little Malice. Option B, I Shall Not Hear the Nightingale. Option C, Mending Souls. Or option D, The Good, the Bad and the Ridiculous Profiles. And the time has already started. Time is there.
Ma'am, option B, I shall not hear the nightingale.
Okay, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option A. question for you now. Whose autobiography is named The Revenue Stamp? Option A, Amartya Sen. Option B, Shobha De. Option C, Amrita Pritam. Or option D, Arundhati Roy. And the time has started.
It's option D.
Spell the name also, please.
Arundhati Roy.
Okay, that's the wrong answer. I'm so sorry. The correct answer is option C, Amrita Pritam. Question 15 for LW1515. What is R.K. Lakshman's autobiography titled? Option A, My Childhood. Option B, The Tunnel of Time. Option C, Start with Y. Or option D, You Said It. And the time starts now.
I think it's A, My Childhood.
Okay, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option B, The Tunnel of Time. Question for LW16. Which athlete's autobiography is titled The Race of My Life? Option A, Milkha Singh. Option B, Jesse Owens. Option C, Florence Joyner Griffith. Okay, and option D, Neeraj Chopra.
Option A, Milkha Singh.
Yes, that's the correct answer. 10 points to LW16. And there was a famous movie also which was there, the Bollywood film, Bhag Milkha Bhag, right? So I think we all have watched that film. Something about Milkha Singh which you would like to share with us? Anyone from the participants or audience? Any fact which you know? Okay. Somebody is there? Yes, please come fast.
Ma'am, he had a very tough childhood as in the partition of India, his mother, father and sibling died.
So despite all the ordeal, all the difficult situations, difficult times, trials and tribulations which he went through, he still managed to overcome everything and excel. So I think we can learn from so many people around us. Some of them are very rich, some of them are poor, but they always, everybody has different challenges in their lives. They overcome them and they excel. Okay, next question is for LW18. No, LW17. Which famous Indian musician wrote the autobiography titled Rag Mala? Option A, Hari Prasad Chaurasya. Option B, Ustad Zakir Hussain. Option C, Pandit Ravi Shankar. Or option D, Bismillah Khan. And the time starts now.
The answer is D, Bismillah Khan.
I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option C, Pandit Ravi Shankar. Question for the next team, LW18. Roald Dahl wrote an autobiography in 2 parts. Which of the following is one of them? Option A, My Journey. Option B, Going Solo. Option C, Child's Play. Or option D, Writing in My Chair. And the time starts now.
Ma'am, we'd like to go with option C, Child's Play.
Okay, I'm so sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is option B, Going Solo. Please note the team gets no marks for this question. LW19, the next question for you. Which legendary singer-songwriter's autobiography was titled Chronicles, Volume 1? Option A, John Lennon. Option B, Bob Dylan. Option C, Paul McCartney. Or option D, David Bowie.
Now we go with option B, Bob Dylan.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations, full points. Question for team LW20. Maya Angelou published 7 autobiographies in her lifetime. Which one of these is one of them? Option A, Kindred. Option B, Homegoing. Option C, House of Light. Or option D, I Know Why the Caged Birds Sings.
We would like to go with the option B, Homegoing.
Option B is the wrong answer. I'm so sorry. The correct answer is option D. The last question for the round for team LW21. What is Mike Tyson's autobiography called? Option A, Undisputed Truth. Option B, The Fight of My Life. Option C, King of the World. Or option D, Iron Ambition.
A, Undisputed Truth.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. You get full points for this. Audience, can we clap for all the participants for this particular round? So we can see the scores on the screen. You'll see them in a while. Fine. So the total scores I'm going to read. LW01 30, LW02 20, LW03 10, LW04 30, LW05 10, LW06 30, LW07 0, LW08 20, LW09 10, LW010 sorry 10 0, LW11 10, LW12 10, LW13 0, LW14 20, LW15 0, LW16 30. Wow, that's great. LW17 10, LW18 10, LW19 20, and LW20 10, LW21 again 30. That's great. So thank you for this round. Wow, that's great. LW17 10.
Yes.
LW18 10.
So this is a great round. We spoke about autobiographies. So you may have seen some questions about memoir was mentioned, right? Did you guys notice? So what do you think is the difference between an autobiography and a memoir? Yes, please.
Ma'am, the autobiography means the author which writes.
Yes.
Ma'am, the autobiography means the whole lifetime which the author has written in one go. But the memoir means only one part of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is a great round. We spoke about autobiographies. So you may have seen some
Ma'am, autobiography is what the author has written about his life. But a memory is that like one part of it and what he likes the most.
So a lot of times people have such
Ma'am, the
great
autobiography
experiences
means
and
the
such
whole lifetime which
whole
the
life
author has
that they
written in
can't
one
do
go.
it in one
But
go.
the memoir means only one part of
For
it.
example, perhaps absolutely. So this is a great round. We spoke about autobiographies. And you may have seen some
Ma'am, autobiography is what the author has written about his life. But a memory is that like one part of it
One
But
yes.
the memory
Right.
is
One.
only one part of
For example, Parag and one woman is a mother of biology. And he's leading to try the third
Ma'am,
question.
autobiography is what the author has written about his life. But a memory is that like one part of his life. And what he likes the most. Ma'am, for a person is Ronald Reagan. Ma'am, he has two parts. One is mental life and the second is
Let me finish and then I'll come to you. Yes? We'll show you some videos or images on the screen. And there's a screen there too. And then we'll be asking you questions based on that. Alright? You wanted to ask something? You wanted to ask something? No? Alright. So can we start the round? Okay, let me just quickly brief you. We'll first show you the video. After the video is over, I'll ask you the question. Once my question is over, your timer will begin. You'll get 30 seconds. Alright? I'll begin with team LW21. So, ma'am, can we have the first video on the screen?
Christmas here for the Marsh family.
Was the audio clear? Team LW21, were you able to understand what they're saying? Alright, so the question is, what present does Laurie have for the Marsh family at the end of the video? And your time starts now.
Ma'am, his granddaughter's piano.
Okay, thank you for your answer. That's unfortunately not the correct answer. So this is Christmas morning. Mr. March is back, and that is what the present is. So their father, the girl's father, Mr. March is back. He had been away at war, and then he had fallen ill for a really long time. So he comes back. That is what the present is for the girls. Alright? Unfortunately, you don't get any points for this. You don't get any points for this round. The next video is for LW20. Oh yes, I'm so sorry. This is based on an adaptation of Little Women. So this is the last scene where everything is just about happily ending. Alright, LW20, ma'am, can we have the video? Alright, so the question is, why does Professor Lupin's boggart turn into a full moon? And your time starts now, LW20.
He was afraid of the man that came in front of him, and he waved his magical wand.
Unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer is he was afraid of the full moon because he was a werewolf. So when the full moon came on, every full moon night, he turned into a werewolf. So can someone tell me what the creature was that was turning into all these different things? First it turns into a dementor and then... can I just ask someone from the audience? Anyone from the audience wants to answer? Yes, please.
boggart.
And what does a boggart do?
Ma'am, it turns to a thing which the person fears.
Yes. So boggart is a shapeshifter and it turns into what the person is most afraid of. Harry is afraid of dementors, so it turns into a dementor and then it turns into a full moon night. Alright, great. Moving on. The next video is LW for LW19. Can we have the video, please?
New plan. Daryl is playing, so all we have to do to win is get her to September. Mark her, harry her, empty stick textiles, anything goes. She'll be sent off and Mallory Towns will be a player down. And we'll be on the up. 3, 2, 1, say hello!
So the question is, for LW19, which sport is this? Which sport are they playing in the video? And your time starts now.
Ma'am, they were playing the game hockey.
Okay. Thank you for your answer, but unfortunately that's not the correct answer. The game is lacrosse. It's very similar, looks very similar to hockey, except that they play using those rackets instead of, the concept is the same, but they use rackets instead of the sticks. So this video was based on the Mallory Towers series, in case you've read it. Darren Rivers was very good at sports. She was good at lacrosse and she was good at tennis. So this is one of the sports teams she was part of. Okay. Now the next video is for LW18. And can you play the video? Okay. Which planet is this which is shown in the clip? And your time starts now. LW18. Audiences, can we please keep it down? Ten more seconds. And the time is up. The answer is Uriel. This video was based on, this video is from A Wrinkle in Time. So the planet is where the Mrs. Who, Mrs. Which and Mrs. Watson are from. And it's supposed to be a planet where all the creatures are beautiful and peaceful. So the correct answer is Uriel. Unfortunately, you don't get any marks for this question. Alright, the next question is for LW17. Can we have the video? Okay, the question is, who is Smigol referring to as she in the video? Who is he talking about? And your time starts now. Ten more seconds to go. Correct. This is taken from the Lord of the Rings. This character is also called Gollum. And he's talking about Shiro, the giant spider. So basically he's trying to trick, yes, you want to say something?
I just wanted to tell the name of the author.
Okay, please, please.
From J.R.R. Tolkien.
Okay, great. Yes, so he just wanted to trick and get the ring back. That is why he was leading them into the spider's web. All right. The next question is for LW16. Can we have the clip?
I guess that's when it stops the winter, huh?
It is.
You've always dreamed of going camping. The Falcon River.
Every year I just watch all the other birds go. The ones who are free.
You're free.
Still, we'd be so far apart.
It wouldn't change a thing.
All right. The question is, what is the name of the bird in this clip? And your time starts now. Excuse me. Seven more seconds. Okay, the time is up. The name of the bird is Marglo. And can someone tell me, I'm sure you all know which movie or book this is from? Yes?
Ma'am, this movie is from Ma'am, this is a Stuart Little movie and it is written by A.M. Milne.
Yes, it's written by E.B. White. Yes. Very good. Who said E.B. White? Round of applause. Great. Okay, so there's a little bit of a difference, which is why you're always encouraged to read the book. There's a little bit of a difference between the book and the movie. In the movie, they adopt a mouse, and in the book, it is actually a boy who's really tiny. He's not a mouse. So that's different. So if you watch the movies, you must read the books too. Okay, moving on. The next question is for LW15. Can you play the video?
Put my mother down!
Where'd he go? You're staying inside the gate.
What can I do? Use the pen! What? Use one pen and click it.
Okay. Which creature takes away Percy's mother in the video? What is the name of the creature that we just saw? And your time starts now. There's a lot of noise coming from the audience. We are disturbing the participants. 5 more seconds. And the time is up. The answer for this is a minotaur. The creature that we see here is a minotaur. Can someone tell me why Percy's mother could not enter? Yes.
Ma'am, because the camp half-blood is only restricted to half-bloods.
Yes.
Demigods. But Percy's mother, Sally, is not a demigod.
Yes.
That's why she couldn't enter.
Very good. Great. All right. Okay, moving on to the next question. This is the team LW11. Sorry, LW14. My mistake.
He doesn't understand what it's like, lying there day after day, watching people press their ugly faces in on you. Can you hear
language a snake's called? And your time starts now. I think there are a lot of snakes in the audience. Five more seconds to go. And the time is up. Now seems like a lot of you know the answer. So would someone like to give me from the audiences, someone who has not asked before? Yes, maybe you can come. Boy with the red, different. Yes, come. You come. Here, ma'am has the mic. Easy.
Ma'am, the language of snakes is
The language, that you are right, you're not wrong. But the magical language, what's the name?
Ma'am, that I don't know.
Okay, someone else can answer. Maybe you can answer? Yes. On your mic, I can't say your audience.
He's talking in parcel tongue.
Yes, very good. He's talking in parcel tongue, so that makes him a parcel mouth. Yes? Okay, wonderful. Moving on. This is LW. This is for LW13. Can we play the video now?
Yes, Best Sir. Well, my good lord.
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord? Thou canst not say I did it.
Never should thy glory lost in me.
All right. So the question is, who does Macbeth see? Or what does Macbeth see? And your time starts now. LW13. Five more seconds. And the time is up. All right. Does anyone know that? Yes. This team here knows the correct answer.
Ma'am, Macbeth sees Banquo's ghost.
Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. So Macbeth sees Banquo's ghost. He had just had Banquo murdered, and this was his conscience talking to him, so he could see the ghost of Banquo. All right. Wonderful. Now the team LW12, the question. Ma'am, can we have the video?
The losers thinking up the woods.
Holy crap. Look at his face. He's a freak. Jesus, I've never seen anything that ugly in my life.
Maybe it's his work.
Dude, let's go.
Go where? Hey, talking to you, Gollum. Is this the one match to rule them all?
My precious. Hey, what's your problem?
Your boyfriend's my problem.
Hey, leave him alone.
What are you gonna do about it? Get out of my way.
No.
I said get out of my way.
I said no.
All right. And the question is, where does this fight take place? And your time starts now. Where are these students when this fight is taking place? Ten more seconds. answer is Broadwood Nature Reserve. The students had all gone on this camp. So do you all know which movie or book this was based on? Yes.
Ma'am, ma'am, the name of the story, I don't know, but I think this is August.
Yes.
Ma'am, August and a group of seniors has gathered him and his friend Jack was saving him.
Yes, correct. You're right. Yes.
Ma'am, this scene is from the movie Wonder.
Yes, this scene is from the movie Wonder. So have any of you in the audience read the book or watched the movie Wonder? Okay, so you must really, so you know the story is about a boy who has a facial deformity and how he goes to school for the first time and how initially the other students bully him, he makes few friends. So the author, R.J. Palacio, she got the idea when her daughter encountered a child with a similar facial deformity and started crying, didn't react very well. And that gave her the idea for the book. She thought that, this is something valuable that we could teach children out of this. So I think you should really read this book. It teaches you a lot about friendship and, how you should be kind to others. Okay, moving on to the next question. This is for team LW11 and the video is...
Mats, please rise. Stand and yell Nats the fourth. I could send you to jail, and I would not lose one bit of sleep over it. I don't know what good that would do. There is currently a vacancy at Camp Greenlake. They help troubled youth build character. The choice is yours. Camp Greenlake or jail.
Well, I never been to camp before.
18 months, Camp Greenlake, son.
All right, the question is, what crime is Stanley convicted for? And your time starts now. LW11. More seconds.
Ma'am?
And the time is up. But would you like to try? Yes. You can try. Give me the answer.
Ma'am, maybe kidnapping.
No, that's not correct. Thank you. Yes. Any one of you who knows the answer, but you won't be getting points for this, okay?
Yes.
This is yes.
Ma'am, for stealing sweet feet. Ma'am, shoes.
So Sweet Feet is the Sweet Feet's shoes. It was his
Sweet Feet's shoes.
Yes, so the person, Clyde Livingston, he was called Sweet Feet because he had smelly feet. So,
Yes, ma'am.
So he was a footballer and his shoes were being auctioned by an orphanage. And Stanley stole, he didn't actually steal these shoes though. He was being convicted for it, but they hit him on the head. And then he just took them home to his father because his father used to experiment on shoes. So unfortunately he got convicted for that and sent to camp.
Ma'am, Sweet Feet's shoes.
Yes, Sweet Feet, yes. Feet, S with an apostrophe S.
Ma'am, Sweet Feet's.
Yes, correct. Good, sit. All right. Moving on to the next question. The team is LW10. Can we have the video?
If I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I should do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who you all know are honorable men. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong the dead, to wrong myself, than you that ever wrong such honorable men. But here's the parchment.
All right. And the question based on this video is, what is in the parchment that Mark Antony is holding? And your time starts now. Seven more seconds. Yes, you want to try?
I think he was Marcus Brutus, and he was saying to the Rome people that I have killed Julius Caesar for good because if Julius Caesar would become the king, so he would steal the democracy and rule the Rome people with dictatorship.
Unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. This was Mark Antony. He was holding Caesar's will. So what you are saying has happened before this. Brutus has already spoken and justified why he has killed Caesar. And this is Mark Antony. He shows Caesar's will to the people, and Caesar had left everything he owned to the Roman people. And this in actuality, this is what happened. In his will, he left everything he owned, his property, everything was open to the public. Even the wealth that he had, the money got distributed among the people. So the Roman people really loved him because he took care of them, even though he was a dictator. All right, moving on to the next question. This is for LW09.
In this particular world that you invented, the relatives were very strong. Yes, yes, yes. Though not ubiquitous, the hobbits don't have one. No, absolutely. Do you yourself look back on a world in which the hereditary principle is stronger than fiction?
I do, yes. Obviously. But, Auditorium is also very much easier and very much I find it very much easier to explore it.
And your only concern with making a story?
Because my primary concern is which I started out with.
And you took 14 years to make this story?
I certainly.
All right. And the question based on the video is, identify the author. And your time starts now. LW09.
Ma'am, William Shakespeare.
No, unfortunately. There were no video cameras when William Shakespeare was alive during his life. Yes, the time is up. This author is J.R.R. Tolkien. If you heard, he spoke about the Hobbits. And so the Hobbits was written by J.R.R. Tolkien. He took 14 years to complete the entire series. He made entire backgrounds, the universe, the people, the culture, the language. He was really thorough with his writing. All right, moving on to the next question. This is for LW08.
What is the exact position of Wilbur Street? Is this Garrison? If not, what is she?
Major Mrs. Rockcroft.
I really must tell you, the whole thing is extraordinary. This is the most absorbing experiment I've ever tackled. Yes, this girl regularly fills our lives, doesn't she? Yes, you're all talking lives, teaching lives, dressing lives. What? She has the most amazingly quick ear you ever heard.
All right. So the question is, who are the three characters present in this scene? Name the characters. And your time starts now. Seconds to go. And the time is up. Okay, so who can tell me which play this was based on? Yes.
Ma'am, Pygmalion.
Yes, very good. This was based on Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. And the characters that we see here are Professor Higgins, Colonel Pickering, and Mrs. Higgins. So, in fact, this movie that the clipping is taken from, this screenplay was written by George Bernard Shaw himself. He selected the actors themselves, and he also added an additional scene. If you read the play, there is no garden party scene, but in the movie, it's there. So he wrote it specially for the movie. All right, moving on to the next question. No, they did not. No, 0. LW07.
Get out! And who are you?
So the question based on this video is, which book by Dr. Seuss is this movie based on? And your time starts now. Seconds to go. Okay, the time is up. The correct answer is the Lorax. So the Lorax is actually an environmental kids book. If you've seen the movie or if you've read, the book is relatively short, but they made a movie based on that. It is a really, in today's time, I feel, children, you must really watch this movie. If not, read the book. I mean, do both. Are any of you conscious about your environment and things around you? What do you do in your daily life? Do you do anything in your daily lives to make sure the planet has a longer life? What are the things you can do? Can someone tell me? What are the things you can do from your end? Is someone raising their hand there? Yes, please tell me. Come on up. And come quickly. Ma'am has to have.
Ma'am, we can plant the trees.
Yes, you can plant trees and small little things, like you can save water. When you're brushing your teeth, while you're brushing, don't leave the tap on and switch the lights off when you're not in the room. Small little things that you do will contribute to the environment. So since you are the upcoming generation, I think these are small things you must do in your daily lives. Is someone raising their hand? Or yes? Come quickly, okay? We have to move to the next question. Come quickly.
Ma'am, the plant that we make in our surrounding, we have to give water and sunlight in proper time in winter also. If we not give water and sunlight, the plants will in the dry season the plants leaf will be fall down.
Yes, okay, very good. All right, thank you for coming up. Can we have a round of applause? Okay, great. So we'll move on to the next question. The next question is for LW06. And the video is as follows.
The piglet lived in a very grand house in the middle of a beech tree. And the beech tree was in the middle of the forest, and the piglet lived in the middle of the house. Next to his house was a piece of broken board, which had Trespassers W on it. When Christopher Robin asked the piglet what it meant, he said it was his grandfather's name and had been in the family for a long time. Christopher Robin said he couldn't recall Trespassers W.
And the question is, name the famous author narrating his most famous work. This author is narrating his most famous work. Name him. Your time has started, please. LW06.
The answer is Jerome K. Jerome.
Unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. The answer for this question is A.A. Milne. Yes. So, children, if you just listen to the video, the audio properly, you'll be able to get a lot of hints. For example, here, can someone tell me which is the most famous work of A.A. Milne? Yes.
Ma'am, it's easily The World of Pooh.
Yes. So Winnie the Pooh series is the most well-known work. So that is the work he was narrating. He spoke about the piglet and he took Christopher Robin's name, right? So if you just listen to the audio properly, you will be able to get a lot of hints from that. Okay, moving on to the next question. This is for LW05. Can we play this, please?
She used to let Augie hang out with us all the time. I was the one who bought him his astronaut helmet. He was so into outer space. And I wanted him to know that the world was bigger than his room. And now he's out there. And I didn't even know. I could have helped him. Maybe he could have helped.
All right. And the question is, who is the narrator of the scene? Which character from Wonder is the narrator of this scene? And your time starts now.
Mom, the answer is summer.
No, unfortunately, that's not the correct answer, but great for trying. The correct answer is Miranda. Miranda is friends with Olivia, Augustus' elder sister. Yes, you want to add something?
Ma'am, Miranda is the best friend of Vaya.
Yes,
Vaya is
yeah.
the sister of August.
Correct, yes. You also want to add something?
And Miranda was the best friend of Olivia.
Correct.
Until the high school.
Yes, very good. You've read the book with me. Okay, great. Moving on to the next question. This is for LW04. And please can you have the video?
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow.
And the question is, where is Dorothy? What is the name of this place? And your time starts now. LW04.
Ma'am, City of Munchkins.
Okay, just your answer is close. Ma'am, can we do half a point? Okay. All right, unfortunately. So the answer is Munchkin Land. So you got the Munchkins bit right. The inhabitants are called Munchkins and the place is Munchkin Land. All right. So you were close. Good. All right. Moving on to the next question. This is for LW03.
What's this, Starhead?
Watch yourself, hey!
Whoa, look out!
And the question is, it's only the second part of the question. Which ball is chasing Harry in this scene? And your time starts now. What is the name of the ball?
The answer is ball of bull.
I'm sorry?
Ball of bull.
Unfortunately, that's not the correct answer. But great for trying. Does someone else want to answer? That boy there?
The bludger.
Yes, that's the correct answer. The bludger is the correct answer. So there are three kinds of balls that are used in Quidditch. Can someone tell me the names from the audiences? Yes. The boy who's raising the hand. Come up. You have to run up quickly, okay? Bludger's already there, yes. Go up to the stage, just take the mic of LW01.
Ma'am, it was a bludger.
It was a bludger. What are the other balls? Can you tell me what the other balls are?
One is called snitch,
Yeah.
and other is called quaffle.
Yes. And bludger you already said. All right, wonderful. Great. Bludger he said. Bludger, quaffle, snitch. No, ma'am, they are in multiple in number. Bludgers. Yes. The mic is there.
The fourth wall was golden wall. Golden wall.
The golden ball is the snitch itself. Yes.
Is it the boulder?
The bludger. No, so actually it's about the numbers. The number of balls. So there are, yes, you want to say something?
I think there are two bludgers.
Yes, there are two bludgers. There's a quaffle and there's a snitch. So the balls are four in number, but bludgers are two. All right. Great. All right. Now moving on to the next question. This is for AW02.
Would you kindly bring me that little brass case in the bureau over there with my nail polishing?
Yeah. Them little bills I got on them eyes back of my head. I don't miss much. As you well know, you're my father here. So you keep in mind punishment and reward. Punishment, reward. Every time this thing becomes a little shiver goes up their spine. D10, snaky little bunch, you know. They think they're a step ahead of me, but I'm miles ahead of them. So back at night, I look around, I see their eyes. They know I know.
Come right over here, sir. Thank you. See this guy, man? This is my special nail polish. I make it myself. You want to know my secret ingredient?
And the question is, what is the secret ingredient in the warden's nail paint? And your time starts now. LW02.
candy.
It's not candy. That's not the correct answer. The correct answer is rattlesnake venom. She mixes venom in her nail paint as a mode of punishment. So, alright, great. Moving on to the next question. This is the last question of the round. This is an image. And the question is, can you identify the author?
Ma'am?
And the time starts now, yes?
Ma'am, George Orwell.
Very nice.
Or
That's
Eric
very
Arthur
nice.
Blair. Eric Arthur Blair or George Orwell.
Yes, George Orwell is correct. Thank you. Very nice. Great. Ma'am, will you name a famous book by George Orwell?
1984, Animal Farm.
Wonderful. Great. So, you said 1984. While George Orwell was writing 1984, he almost drowned in a pond. He was out with his niece and nephew, and he took them on a boat to a place where there was a whirlpool. You know what a whirlpool is? And then the boat capsized and he almost drowned, but was luckily saved so that he could complete the book. Someone else wanted to add something? Someone was raising their hand there? Okay, great. So that brings us to the end of the fourth round. Now we'll tally the scores and we'll let you know what the results are. Well done, students.
nothing happens. Reading and watching, you said hard work. Oh, hard work is a given for everything. But reading is enjoyable, children. How many of you enjoy reading? Are you being honest? Cross your heart and say you actually do, or are you just raising your hand like that? How many of you don't read at all? Everybody reads? Now when I'm saying reading, I'm not talking about your course books alone. I'm talking about books that are meant to be read other than course books, the story books. Do you all read story books? All of you? And have you read all the books that we've talked about this morning? Okay, how many of you have read more than 5 story books? Cover to cover. Yes? Very good. 4? Cover to cover. You know what cover to cover means? Start to finish. Not in fits and starts or in patches. All right, very good. 3? Okay. 2? 2. 1? Just one poor book. And none? None. Okay. So, during the Christmas holidays, you have Christmas holidays now? How many days do you have? You have 8 days. Right? 8 complete days. Do you promise to read at least 2 books in those 8 days? How many of you are going to read 2 books at least in those 8 days? Everybody. And somebody said I'll read 3. Fantastic. If you can read 4, better still. So do read. Keep reading. Watching movies is of course a different thing altogether. And it's always nice to watch movies as well based on books. But let me tell you children, reading is far more pleasurable. And why do I say that? Can anybody answer my question? Why is reading more pleasurable than watching a movie adaptation of the book? Yes?
Reading is more valuable than watching because it doesn't harm our eyes and it increases our vocabulary skills and we know more things and we get interested.
Very good. So that was one of the very important reasons. Enriches your vocabulary, is not a strain on your eyes, but you're using your eyes nevertheless while reading. And also, what was the third thing you said? Did you actually say that or you added that now? Yeah, you've added because you've taken away my point. I was going to talk about it. You snatched it from me last minute. Very good. It lets your imagination, it unleashes your imagination, as they say. Your imagination is let free. Because when you're watching something on the screen, you already have it as is. It's not left to your own imagination or conception or perception. But when you read, you imagine in your mind. Yes? And is that good for us? Imagination is very, very good. Because then you learn how to perceive things as per your own perception. And then you can give it your own form and link it to things and associate it with things. It sort of sets a string of thoughts loose. So one thing leads to another. You think better, you speak better, you write better. Do you understand, children? So how many books are we reading in this winter break? 5, somebody said. How many of you will read at least 2? At least 4. Very good. Very good. That's ambitious, but yeah, go ahead and do it. Don't just say it for the sake of saying. You must do it. All right? And the respected teachers are here, ma'am. You know the children. Please take a feedback from them. And how would you actually get to know that they have read? When you ask them questions on those books. It's not about a tailor-made book review alone, but questions such as the ones that featured today in the round, quizzing round, actually gives you a spot-on experience of whether the child has read the book or not. So you can have a quiz in your campus. This is all Gomti Nagar Extension campus, right? Yes. So even the Cambridge section kids are here, ma'am? So you will have a quizzing round after the winter break here in this auditorium, which your teachers will conduct for you related to the books that you read during the winter break. Thank you for your patient hearing, children. God bless you. Keep smiling. Okay? Not laughing.
So everybody has racing hearts. Huh? The results are being tabulated, who's going to go up, first position, second position, third position, and 2 special mention prizes. We have a tie here. You all were so very good that we really thought we could have had a few questions a little notch higher up. We could have asked you a little more difficult questions because you all were brilliant in answering. Right? Can we give them a big round of applause? All of you performed very well, brilliantly, but since somebody has to be a winner, we have to do this. So I'll just call out the names of the teams who will stay on. The rest of you can just go back and sit on your seats. Okay? So LW16 will stay, LW6 will stay, LW21 will stay, and LW4 will stay. Rest of you, please go back. We have a tie-breaker round with you. The rest of the 4 teams who are staying here will have they are in a tie, so we'll have a separate round for you wherein we'll ask you questions and you will answer. The rest of you can go back. The teams which I've called out will keep sitting. The rest of you, please move down and sit. Take your seats. Ma'am is going to ask a question, and that question is open for all 4 of you. It's not directed to one particular team. If you know the answer, then press the bell. If you are not sure of the answer, do not press the bell in a hurry. If you do and give a wrong answer, you'll automatically go to the last position. Then you are out of the race. Okay? And if you press and give the correct answer, then you get the second position. We already have the first position taken by one of the campuses. Okay? You are going to press this. Now, yeah, just check once. No, this one is not working clear to this team also? All of you are open to the question which Aishani ma'am is going to ask. It's not a direct question for any particular team. Okay? All four of you can answer that question. It only is that if you give the wrong answer, you're out and go to the last position, that is the fifth special mention. Okay? And if you give it correctly, you get the second place. All ready? Take a deep breath, relax, be happy. Anyways, you're a winner. We only have to find out which position you are on. Right? Aishani ma'am, can you have the first question?
All right. So listen to the question carefully and press the buzzer only if you're sure of the answer. The first question, which is the emblematic animal of the house Hufflepuff in the Harry Potter series? Is it A, lion? Is it B, badger? Is it C, eagle? Or is it D, snake?
Badger.
The correct answer is badger. Yes, thank you.
So you, 16, LW16, you get the second place. So you both can move down. Now, the next question is for the rest of the three teams. Okay? So listen carefully, and when you're sure, then press the buzzer.
All right. The next question is, what did the Green Man give Dorothy and her companions before they entered the Emerald City in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz?
Ma'am, they gave them glasses so that they don't go blind.
Okay, great. That's the correct answer. They gave them, and before, because this is without options. So good.
So we get LW08. 21. Okay, LW21, you get the third place.
And they are not sitting on their spots. You just confirm their codes with them.
Okay, now the next question is between you both. So whoever gives the correct answer goes to the first special mention prize.
Okay, the next question is, what is the name of the dog that performs with Stella in the Stella the elephant in the novel The One and Only Ivan? I'm going to give you the options. The options are A, Bob, B, Snickers, C, Pluto, or D, George. Yes.
Bob.
No, unfortunately, the answer is Snickers.
Snickers. You told me after that.
We already got the answer.
By default, you got the second mention, special mention prize, and you got the first special mention prize. Congratulations to both of you, both the teams. Now can we have all the participants up?
Number.
LW6 gets the first special mention prize, and LW04 gets the second special mention prize. Can we have the participants back up here? Yeah, we have all of them. Come.
call upon Ms. Masira Asif to come and give a few words of encouragement to the students. And please welcome ma'am with a round of applause.
Good morning and Jai Jagat, everybody. Good morning and Jai Jagat. So, good morning to all, respected Vera ma'am and all my dear colleagues here. It was really wonderful to attend this event. Yesterday also I enjoyed it thoroughly and today as well. It was amazing. And I'm really amazed with the performance these little kiddos gave today. It was outstanding. So a huge round of applause for all of you. All of you are winners. All of you. You know, it's not easy. It was not easy at all. So, you know, you all are winners here and my heartiest congratulations to you all and all the teachers who prepared these children for this event. And I really look forward for more of such literary events because it gives the children so much to learn. And as teachers also, when we prepare the children, even we get so much to learn. And this is actually how English should be taught in classes. And children, do you understand what is the importance of reading? Reading gives you all the knowledge. Reading makes you complete. And reading is so interesting at the same time. So thank you so much. And especially did mention to Vera ma'am that, you know, the literary fairs now, the events are so interesting. So interesting, and we really, when the entire, you know, this thing came, the rules and regulation, the dumb charadas, the tailspin, the clip and flip, and the advertisement, and these fables and stories. I mean, I was really astonished. I mean, so much of work has gone into preparing these, chalking out these items. So, Vera ma'am, you've taken it to a greater height. And all the Innovation Wing members here, you've taken it to greater heights. It is really so much of learning here. Thank you so much. I am really privileged to be a part of this event. Thank you so much.
results. So are you all ready to see who has won? All right, great. We'd like to invite respected Vera ma'am and Vasira ma'am to come up and give the prizes. All right. So the prize for the second special mention goes to RM1 campus. Please give a round of applause. Students, please come up. RN1. Rajanagar 1, LW04. Congratulations, students. Big round of applause. The prize for the first special mention goes to LW06, Gomti Nagar, Cambridge section. Congratulations. The third prize goes to LW21, Indiranagar campus. Congratulations. The second position goes to LW16, Ayodhya Road campus. Congratulations, students. Very well done. Mr. Halwan. And now for the first prize. Any guesses? Oh, so the winner is LW01, Aliganj 1 campus. Congratulations. Well done. Yes, all the prize winners, can you please come to the stage for a group photograph? And all the other campuses, can you come backstage and collect your participation certificates, please? Get your trophies and your certificates and you can get pictures. Yes. Ma'am, please. Huh. Sonakshi ma'am, please come for a picture. Rakhi ma'am.
So kids, I want you to settle down barely for 2 minutes by the clock. I won't take more than 2 minutes, but these 2 minutes I must speak. I'd be failing in my duty if I do not acknowledge the efforts put in by some priceless members of the City Montessori School family. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our respected founders for being there as a constant source of inspiration, guide, and motivation for all our endeavors at City Montessori School. Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdon, our President and Managing Director, who has always been there like a pillar of strength and a strong supporter of any literary pursuit within the curriculum and even beyond. I would like to thank Senior Superior Principal and Head Quality Assurance and Innovations Department, Mrs. Susmita Basu, our constant source of inspiration, our mentor, our guide at the Innovation Wing, for having conceptualized and conceived this beautiful idea of a literary fest, and all the priceless members of the Innovation Wing for putting this, or rather weaving this together into such a beautiful fabric for celebration year after year. Congratulations to the Innovation Wing, and I'd like everybody to cheer them up, cheer for them rather. 3 cheers for Innovation Wing. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! I would like to very specially congratulate and thank Anu ma'am, who has been heading this preparation, or rather sort of orchestrating all of this under her able guidance at the primary school level. So congratulations, Anu ma'am, for putting this together. I'd like to thank Senior Principal Bhadra ma'am and Sangeeta Banerjee ma'am, Principal Gomti Nagar Extension Campus, for loaning and allowing us to use this auditorium for this event. I'd like to thank everybody behind the scenes in the wings for all the operations and logistics that they have managed to put together. To the wonderful team of Mr. R.K. Singh for organizing and orchestrating the projections and also capturing every priceless nanosecond of this event from behind the lens. Thank you very, very much. To all the lovely children, but of course, for being here, because without them we are nothing. So shall we say 3 cheers to the CMS students? Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! 3 cheers for the lovely teachers. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! 3 cheers for the extraordinary principals. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! And last but not the least, 3 cheers for the 2 lovely quiz masters this morning and now this afternoon. Ishanya ma'am and Taradeep ma'am. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! And to Masia ma'am, our chief guest, who is not really a guest, she's part of the family. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! And for me, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. And also a very big thank you to Darshana ma'am for those mudras. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! God bless you all. Keep smiling. 3 cheers to all of us. And thank you, God, for making this possible for us year after year. Thank you, Jai Jagat.